So what we're going to do is we're going to jump right into the information. And what you've come to hear tonight is what you see on the screen, the new way of purchasing a home. And the way you're going to do that is through the company, US American Custom Builders. And you're going to hear me use USACB for short. Now, who we are as a company, this is a new custom built home ownership program. Ladies and gentlemen, we are custom builders who have come together to make the American dream of owning your own home affordable. We have been involved in the building process for collectively over 100 years, and we specialize in every aspect of the home with passion for quality and experience in both residential and commercial building. Now, I want to share something with you very quickly. We are not new to the building industry. We are simply a new corporation. So individually, the builders who've come together to make this company possible know what we're doing. We're just simply a new corporation, a new company. All the builders have come together under a new umbrella called USACB. We are completing our first projects, and we're excited about where we are as a company. And we're excited to share with you what we're doing. The focus here at US American Custom Builders is delivering quality built homes at unbelievable prices while providing excellent customer service. And everything that you hear us talk about and share with you about this company and this opportunity and this program is going to be based around our mission and our goals. Our mission is to help the American family by removing the burden of the 30-year mortgage and saving them millions in interest. And it's simple, ladies and gentlemen. We want to save people money and save people time. Our goals are similar. Our goal is to save the American people millions in interest and help families married or single to support their children through college without the concerns of a 30-year mortgage. We also allow people who are 45 to 50 years of age own their new home free and clear before retirement. This is the US American Custom Builders way, truly making the American dream affordable. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a very specific goal of doing away with the 30-year mortgage. We believe it's expired, and we believe it's a flawed system. And so we want to help people move from having to focus on spending 30 years paying off a home. We want people to stop worrying about that 30-year commitment, and we want people to focus on living in a home that they love. And so we've put together a program and a platform. We're going to help educate people about the process of buying a home, what they should expect. And then we're also going to share with them our program, which we truly believe is going to help people shift their mindset from renting and leasing to buying and owning. So what we're going to share with you tonight, and what I could do is go over all the traditional challenges that come with buying a home: credit restrictions, down payment, closing costs, private mortgage insurance, interest, or private mortgage insurance, interest, mortgage longevity, availability, creativity, design limitations, and limited upgrade options. There is a reason why we believe that the system of buying a home today is flawed. There's so many challenges and obstacles that come up in the process of buying a home that people are often stopped in their tracks. And so what we believe is that not only should people be aware of what's going on and educated about the process of buying a home, so that when they get to that point, they're not caught off guard. And they're not facing what you call sticker shock because of how much more money they're being told they're going to have to pay than they were initially presented. And so instead of going through all the challenges this evening, what I want to do is share with you the USACB solution, the program that we're bringing to market to help people understand that they can purchase a home and save time and money. So you can come into this program, have a custom built home with no interest. That's right. Right off the bat, we're going to save you money because there's no interest included in your contract. You're going to have 100% principal payments plus your insurance and taxes, because we believe that when you're paying for your home, you should be paying for the principal cost of the home. You shouldn't wait until the last 10 to 15 years of the mortgage loan to start paying on the principal cost of your home. You're going to get to own your own home in 15 to 18 years. Again, we're doing away with the 30-year mortgage. There's no traditional down payment, but there is a deposit required, and we'll discuss that in just a moment. There's no closing costs. There's no PMI or no private mortgage insurance. It doesn't matter if you have no credit, bad credit, or good credit. It's available to all who qualify, and the standard requirement is around $30,000 a year, and you should be able to qualify for this program. We have fixed payment contracts. That means your first payment is going to be the same as your last payment. We're going to help you save up to $200,000 to $300,000 or more in interest. We have an extreme green package. We like to call it the house that pays for itself and also pays you to live in it. You're going to save up to half the time and half the cost. You get to choose from several floor plans. You get to choose location for building. Every home is custom built with integrity. We have homes and floor plans that range from 800 square feet all the way up to 5,000 square feet. We have unlimited upgrade options to choose from. USACB will save you time and money, and all USACB homes are Energy Star rated. So that is a standard that we're holding ourselves to over and above what's required of us from the industry. And then what we're really proud of is even two people on full-time minimum wage incomes can afford a new home through the USACB program. And what you've heard so far is awesome. Now, what we've put in place is this replacement plan to go along with what you've heard. Because a few years ago, we had a bully visit us by the name of Harvey. Hurricane Harvey came in and destroyed thousands of lives, people's personal property, their businesses, vehicles, their homes. And so what we decided to do is put in place this replacement plan. So if you have an old house or a flooded house that needs to be demolished, we'll come in and we will demolish it and build you a new home under this program if you qualify. And then if you're in a flood zone, what we can do is build that home to be a potentially flood resistant home. Now, we won't make any promises or guarantees, but what we're going to do is we're going to raise the elevation of the home that we build for you that's higher than the standard elevation so that we can reduce the risk of flooding in that home. And so we're not going to make a guarantee, but we're going to do what we can to reduce the risk of flooding in your home. And we're excited about this program because we want to help people rebuild their lives. Another program that we're extremely excited about offering is our veterans program. You see, there are other companies that offer down payment assistance and they offer reduced interest rates, but we took it a step further and we're going to allow our veterans to have a home paid for by USACB. And I want to explain to you how that's going to work. Our veterans who are going to come in to this program are going to apply just like everyone else, have their home custom built and designed by them. And then after they've been in the home for 7 years, then the veterans are going to take advantage of our payback rebate program. What that means is their monthly contract payment is going to decrease every 6 months or every building cycle, because we as a company have allocated funds to go towards our veterans program. And so their monthly contract payment is going to decrease every 6 months until their monthly contract payment is $0. And then they're going to receive a check month after month after month after year until they're paid back for 100% of the market value of their home. And so this is something that we are extremely excited about offering our veterans. And so this is just another addition to the program that you've heard. But there's another thing that we've put in place and we're excited about, and that's our Prayer Alliance. You see, this company is a Christian-based company, and we're excited and we're proud to be able to say that. You're going to hear us say, and you're going to hear me say, that We believe outside of God moving his hand in our lives, personally, there is not another force on this planet as powerful as prayer. Okay. And so we as a company believe in the power of prayer. And what the purpose of our prayer alliance is for is that we're asking for prayer. We need prayer. So we're asking that up to 40 churches in each county pray for us. That's it. We're not asking them for money to join our program. We're not asking them to do anything other than pray for us. Now, we do ask that, or we would love to share this program with their congregation, just so that they know what's available. But we have set aside a portion of money just to go towards the churches that are agreeing to pay or pray for us. And so we're going to reward them with a 0.025% profit share of each home that's built in the county that those churches are in. And so we're just wanting to give back to the churches that are doing so much for the community. And so this is something that we're excited about. And we want to encourage all of the churches who are associated with you, who are paying attention to the Zoom and finding out about this information, to get involved, because this is a way that we can truly help one another. And then what I also want to share with people is the reason why we're able to offer such an amazing program is because we don't rely on traditional credit unions, banks, mortgage companies, or lending companies. We rely on investors. So you're able to come into this company and invest in the program. And so you're able to participate in a company that's going to allow you to earn a return, as well as help others avoid that 30-year commitment, that 30-year mortgage. And so if you are interested in investing and getting a return in real estate, this is something that you should check out as an option. And so we encourage you to think about it if you're open to investing. But this is how we're able to make this program work. Now, with that being said, I want to share with you our new home ownership 3 easy steps. Just like any other large financed purchase, there's an application process. And step 1 is our application, which is found at usamericandream.com. And there's an application fee. If you're a single applicant, it's only $199. And then if it's a joint application, meaning if it's a husband and a wife, father and a son, or a mother and a daughter, or just 2 partners, it's only $299. And then those fees are non-refundable. Our applications are approved based on your debt to income ratio, and your debt to income ratio needs to be 60% or less to be approved. Then your income will determine the size or square footage of the home that you're approved for. Now, I want to help people understand that we're not just putting people in homes just because they have the desire to be in a home or build a home. We want to help you get into a home and build a home that makes sense for your family and your budget. So that's why we have the approval based on your debt to income ratio and the square footage based on your income. And then if your application is denied for whatever reason, you have 6 months up to a year to either increase your income or decrease your debt and resubmit your application with the $25 non-refundable resubmission fee. So what we're going to do is we're going to help you understand exactly why you weren't approved. We're going to explain how much debt needs to be taken care of or what needs to be removed so that you can get approved. And so we want to help people, and we're going to help you understand exactly what you need to do so that you can get approved. That's why we have a 98% approval. And so we're excited about that, and we're going to help as many people as we can. Then if you hear everything that we're sharing with you about this program, you absolutely love it, you apply and you get approved, and for any reason you're not able to proceed with the program, your application fee will be good for up to 3 years. It will just be necessary for you to resubmit your information with the $25 processing fee. And so we understand especially with the year 2020 that we had. We understand that life comes up, things happen that are out of our control. And so if you get approved and for some reason you're not able to move forward within 6 months, your application fee will be good for up to 3 years. We just need you to resubmit your information because we want to make sure that you still qualify for the same amount of house, or it may be possible that you qualify for less house or even more square footage. And so that's why we have those in place, because we truly want to make a difference and we want to help people. And so that's step one. And then after you go through step one and you get that email or that phone call that says, congratulations, you've been approved to design your custom built home, you're going to move to step two, which is the design phase, or what we like to affectionately call the fun phase. And then for our ladies, the shopping phase. This is where you are going to discuss everything about your home. You see, upon approval for your new home, you will be scheduled to meet with the design sales consultant, and you're going to discuss a few things. You're going to discuss your floor plan selection. They're going to help you discuss your upgrades and customization, selection of interior options, property location, and costs that are involved. Now, there is a minimum of a $1,500 design activation fee required at this step. And we want people to understand that this is a fee that's required whether you go through the traditional way of building your home or the new way of building your home with us. And so I like to help people understand that when it comes to paying this fee, you're going to have to pay it regardless. And one way I like to differentiate them and us is whenever you go through the traditional route of paying the design fee, you're going to have to look at it, or they're going to address it one of a couple of ways. One, they may just put it in the contract and tell you, hey, this is the design fee. You're going to have to pay it. We're just going to roll it into your overall payment. Another way they may address it is putting it in the contract and letting you know that, or they may not even address it directly or explicitly. They may expect you to discover it on your own by going through the different fees and different costs that are involved in the contract. Another way that I've seen and heard about it being addressed is they may hand you a catalog. They may hand you what looks like a phone book. And what it is a catalog full of options for your exterior, your interior, countertops, your flooring, everything about your home. And then they're going to let you say, or let you know that you need to come back to them when you have your home designed. And what happens most times is that it's an overwhelming process. In other words, when it comes to building a home, most people who are building a home for the first time. And so it's an overwhelming process to pick out everything about your home from beginning to end or top to bottom, or making sure you have every square foot of your home planned out. And so when it comes to that, they're going to tell you, come back to us. But if you need any help, let us know, because we'll sit down with you. And the catch is they're going to charge you by the hour. And I've heard real estate agents say they know of architects that charge upwards of $350 per hour to go through the design phase with their customers. And so what we're doing is going through the same design process, but instead of charging you monthly or hourly, we're going to take care of this fee one time and get it out of the way. Now, the minimum cost of $1,500 is applied to the smallest square footage floor plan that we have, and it goes up based on the square footage that you decide to go with. And so after 800 square feet, it goes up by $50 every 100 square feet. And so we want people to be aware of that, but we also want you to understand that we're going to take the time to go through this process with you over the span of a minimum of 5 meetings and help you pick out your floor plan. You don't have to design a floor plan by scratch or from scratch. We're going to give you a selection of floor plans to look at. We're going to help you understand you don't have to own your own property in order to build with USACB. We're going to help you find a property that you want to live on. We're going to help you understand that you can have a pool, you can have an indoor, or you can have an outdoor kitchen. We're going to help you understand that you can have a home theater, a home gym, or a home office. You can have restaurant style appliances. You can have your home fully furnished. We're going to go over all those different options with you and let you know that our goal is to build you a home that you're proud of, that you love, and that you're going to be happy to pass down to your children and your children's children. In other words, we don't want you settling for a home that someone just happens to be selling. This is something that from the very first step is going to be built and designed, or designed and built with you in mind. And so that's the second step, our design phase. And then we move to the construction phase. After you approve the design and upgrades for your new custom built home, you'll pay a deposit principal payment before your construction starts. And this is the deposit that we discussed, or that I mentioned earlier. And I want to help you understand how this is different from the traditional down payment. One, the traditional down payment does not get applied, or does not get applied to your principal cost of your home. And so we want people to understand that if you've ever bought a home or you've gone through that process, then you know that they'll tell you maybe 1% of that down payment goes to your home, but you still have that entire amortization schedule to take care of, regardless of how much you pay as a down payment. With our deposit, a couple of things to keep in mind. This payment is to be used towards the starting capital of building your custom home, and then it also covers the final payments of your fixed payment contract. And then the amount of the deposit principal payment is determined by your past and present work history and chosen property. So a couple of things. This is going to take care of the work that needs to be done. So when us working together finds you a property that you like, we need to make sure that there are no trees on the property. In other words, if there are trees, that land needs to be cleared. If there wasn't a standing structure on that property or lot before you chose it, we have to make sure there's a curb put in. We have to make sure that you have access to water. We have to make sure that you have access to electricity. And so this deposit is going to take care of and go towards the capital that's needed to start that process of making sure this land is livable, meaning you can live on this land and we can build on this land for you. And then we also want to make sure you understand that these payments, this deposit, is going to go towards the final payments of your contract. In other words, it's going to be applied directly to your principal cost of your home, which is totally different than the traditional down payment. And then once all this is taken care of on January 1st or June 1st, your construction principal payments will begin with the building process. So we want you to understand that we're asking for 6 months up to a year to complete your home, to complete the home that you're going to love, that you're going to be proud of, and something that's going to be built with integrity. And so that's the overall process of getting your home completed or built and completed. And I want to share our commitment to our customers with you. Let us make the difference in your next home and in your life. It's part of our company's culture to think for the long term, always remembering that it's better to build it correctly now instead of coming back to talk about it and fix it later. It's a matter of integrity in the craft of the trade. This is a win-win program for the homeowner, the builder, and the salesman. We thank God for this program that provides equality for each American family.